Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing and using for the very first time the brand new Tati Beauty Blendiful puff. So this was actually just released on Friday, and I went to the website and paid for rush shipping when I ordered it. So it got here yesterday, which was Monday, so the rush shipping was extremely fast. And yeah, we're gonna get to play with it today. I'm really excited to try it out. I don't know exactly how we're supposed to use it because she hasn't uploaded a video on how to use it yet, but I did watch her announcement video like 5 different times. I took a lot of notes on the little things that she was saying on how to use the puff, and I also took notes on the clips that she inserted in the video of her using the puff. So I think I have a pretty good idea of how it should be used. So we're gonna be trying it out. If you guys are wondering, I am wearing the Tati Beauty palette on my eyes, which I know she did also a restock of it. So if you guys are curious, I do have eye swatches of the entire palette, as well as 9 different eyeshadow looks that I created with the palette. I will link that in the description box down below. I have them all in a little playlist. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I did zoom you guys in a little bit more just so that we can take a better look at what's happening on the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it, and on the back of it, it says no harsh lines, and it does give you some cleaning instructions. I know in her video she did say that you can throw it in the washing machine in cold water on the delicate cycle, and you can also wash it by hand just with warm water and soap. So I do like that you can wash it and, you know, keep it clean, and it's reusable, so I love that. And this is $18. You do get 2 of them, so you get a little tiny one which is in the shape of a heart, and then we get a big one that looks like this, and it feels really soft. I do already have my skin moisturized, and she does mention that for primer she recommends using a primer that is pore minimizing, so that's what I'm gonna do. I have one from, I just dropped it, but I have the one from Benefit, and then I also have this e.l.f. poreless putty primer. So I think I'm gonna use the e.l.f. one just because I have been using it lately and I really like it. So with this primer, it comes in a little tub like this, so I'm just gonna go in, I guess, with, right, yeah, I'm gonna go in with the tip of the puff, so like this. That looks like a lot, and I'm just going to apply the product. And so far this feels really soft, really nice on the skin. So in her video she does mention, and when she shows the clip of her using the puff, she is using like this like patting, but also like kind of like swiping, pulling motion. So that is what I'm trying to mimic. I love the way that it's shaped. It's so easy to go around your nose and like in this area. Alright, so I'm gonna move on to foundation, and I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. I'm gonna be mixing 2 different shades because this one I think is a little bit too light and this one is a little bit too dark. So I'm gonna try to mix them, and I'm just putting them on the back of my hand, which is what I would normally do for like my sponges. And I'm just gonna grab the puff and apply a little bit of that on the back of it. So I saw in her video she was doing a swiping motion and not a patting motion when applying foundation, and oh my god. Okay, I am very impressed because I am swiping and it looks flawless. Like, it just, in that one swipe, it made this whole area just flawless. I was so afraid that by swiping it was just gonna like move the product around and everything was gonna look crazy, but look at that. Oh wow. Okay, this is crazy. What is happening? I am so impressed. This was extremely fast to apply, but I have no words. Like, hold on. I need to get a closer look. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, I see no harsh lines, just like it says on the back of the little bag, no harsh lines. I really thought that it was going to just look, you know, like not even. I thought it was gonna create lines like, you know, like a brush would, but it didn't do that. What? Wow. I am very impressed. That's insane. That was the fastest I've ever applied foundation. Okay, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna grab the regular puff over here and I'm just gonna apply it like on a little bit of a little tiny bit of my forehead, just to see, because I just want to make sure that we're not getting duped. Oh, this is like absorbing a lot of the product, which is weird. Okay, let's see. Okay, no. I don't know if you guys can see, but look at the lines that it's creating when I use this. Oh yeah, definitely not the same. It's like very streaky. Like, it's hard to see. I don't think you guys can see this, but it created 1, 2, 3 different lines. So definitely this is way different than just a regular puff. And it just goes around your eyebrow like so easily. I'm putting some down on my neck. She said to be really careful with this area and not to pull too hard, but honestly, I don't see how you can pull hard with this because it feels so soft. Honestly, it's amazing. Look at how fast I'm covering my chest. Do you know how long it takes me to do that? It takes me forever. But this is like insane. Like, I'm done. And if I wasn't talking so much, I would have been done like ages ago. I would have had all of this done in like 30 seconds. This is like incredible. This did such a good job. This is crazy. Okay, I'm just going in with a second layer. Not that I need to, but I just want to see if it moves anything around when I go in with a second layer. And no, it's not. This is crazy. Look at that. Like one swoop. It's flawless. Like, even around my nose, which is always the area that I struggle with the most, like it seamlessly covered everything. And I love the shape of it, because you just kind of like, it's almost like you're driving a car on your face, and it's just like very easy to move your hand. It's not awkward whatsoever. Yeah, it's so far so good. So okay, I guess I'm gonna move on to concealer, and I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Stay Naked concealer. I'm gonna be mixing shades 20 WY and 40 NN. And I think for concealer, I'm gonna use the little baby one. You know, this one feels not as bendy as the big one. It's blending so beautifully. look at this. I know she said that you can also swipe, and yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do my nose. Okay, so for the sake of the video, I'm gonna try to cream contour. I have not cream contoured in ages, but I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Camel Concealer in the shade Deep Cinnamon. I do have swatches of all of these on my channel, also wet and dry, because they do oxidize once they dry. So if you guys are interested, check it out somewhere on my channel. Wish me luck. I haven't done this in so long. All right, so I know she said that you can like feel with the puff where to contour, but that's usually not how I contour. So I'm just gonna apply this is what I would normally do when I contour, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side like that. So I'm gonna take the puff, and then I think she said to contour you like pinch it, and then you can, right, you pinch it, and then you can, wait, what? No, yeah, she said you pinch it to contour, and you go like this. Yes, and then you blend up. Okay, that's pretty, and it did blend it out really nicely. So normally I don't bake. I usually just like to set my entire face with a powder. So I am gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Setting Powder in the shade Vanilla. I'm just gonna go right into here, and I'm gonna try to bake just because, you know, for the sake of the video. So I'm gonna try to just bake right under my eyes. Ooh. I really like how it grabs the powder right away. Put a little bit on my nose to set my nose. This I do like to bake. I like to bake the center of my nose. I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead right here. Then I usually like to also set my chin. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this again, and I'm just going to try to clean up the contour a little bit. And I'm just going to just set the rest of my forehead, and I'm not baking my forehead, so I'm just taking the puff and just kind of like putting the powder all over just to set the rest of my skin. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Oh, and then I'm gonna take a little bit right in this area. I'm not baking here, I'm just kind of like applying the powder just to set everything. So I'm also gonna take a little bit of this powder, and I'm actually gonna go over the contour just to, this is what I do when I do my makeup. I usually use a brush, but I like to set everything, including my contour, with the translucent setting powder. So I'm just doing that with the tool. And now I'm gonna take off the extra powder. It looks flawless. Like, I am honestly very happy. She did say that she uses it sometimes to apply bronzer like on her forehead, so I'm gonna try to do that. Let's see. So I'm gonna dip into the Benefit Hoola bronzer right here with the puff. I'm a little bit nervous because it's a powder product, but she said that you can use it with powders and liquid products and cream products, so I don't know, let's see. And she says she likes to push the bronzer into her hairline. It actually is doing a better job at applying my bronzer than my brushes do. With my brushes, sometimes I get like little patches, but I'm not getting any patches with this whatsoever. I'm gonna move on to contouring my jawline, and I usually like to use the Dragon Beauty palette. I like to use the darkest shade, so I'm just gonna dip into this with my little puff. This is amazing. The fact that you can do your entire face with just this one puff is incredible. Okay, now my jawline is contoured, and I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit so it blends in with my neck. I know Tati also said that she uses the puffs for highlighter, so I'm gonna take the little heart and I'm gonna apply some highlighter, and let's see. So I'm just digging right into Cookie from Benefit. Okay, I literally have no words. This is like the perfect little makeup tool ever. I need a little bit of blush, so let me see what blush we are gonna use today. Okay, for blush, I'm just gonna do a little Morphe blush. I'm gonna dig into this one right here in the middle. I'm kind of like swiping, but also dabbing and pulling, just like what she said to do in the video, in her video. And I really love how it's not like super like, what's the word I'm looking for, like it's not super strong when you first apply the product. Like you can build up to the pigment that you want with these little sponges. It's just like amazing. So I just finished my eye makeup and applied a little bit of lipstick off camera, and really quickly before I give you guys my final thoughts, I am gonna take these into the bathroom. We're gonna go rinse these out in the sink in warm soapy water, and I just want to see how clean we can get them again. So let's go and try to clean these. Okay, so I am back from the bathroom. You guys just saw what happened, and I have to say I am pretty sad that this happened, because I was so happy with everything else and I was so ready to give this a 100% positive review, and now I have to take points off for what just happened. Anyway, I did email customer support, so we will see what happens. I am hoping that they will email me back tomorrow or in a few days and say that they're going to replace it. I think for this being my very first time using it, my very first time washing it, this definitely should not have happened, especially for a tool that is supposed to be reusable and that you are supposed to wash and reuse as many times as you would like. So this is a little bit upsetting, but I'm hoping that it's just a fluke and that it just happened to me and it's not gonna happen to anyone else. And I understand, like, things happen, so I'm not like I'm not upset. It happens. I just hope that customer service will definitely make it right, replace it, and hopefully it won't happen again. And I hope that it doesn't happen to anyone else. Right now I can't say, and you know, who knows, like, if it's going to happen to anyone else, because the product is so new. So as long as this is not like a common, or it doesn't become like a common issue, then I 100% recommend these puffs, because honestly my makeup has never ever looked this good. My pores 100% I feel look a lot smaller, and I have huge pores. I do feel that it did everything that Tati claimed that it was going to do. It minimized my pores. It was very efficient. It applied my makeup extremely quickly, extremely just like flawlessly. I was really happy with the way that it applied powder and cream products. The bronzer even just went on so evenly, no patches. Even the highlighter, like, it just applies everything in such a beautiful way, and it's definitely the only tool that you would need to do your entire base makeup, your foundation, your concealer, your setting powder, your bronzer, your contour, like everything. The only thing that I needed to use a different tool for was my nose contour, and obviously these are a little bit too big and not precise enough to do a nose contour with, but they're just amazing. So again, I'm hoping that this is just like a one time in like a million. If this doesn't become a common thing, then 100% they are worth it. I was able to wash both of them and they just look brand new. You guys saw my makeup eraser. That thing, after using it for the very first time, it's stained. Like, it's clean, but the makeup just will not come off. It's completely stained. So I was really happy that that didn't happen with these. Yeah, it's just a little bit sad that it opened up like this, but other than the tear, I think it's an amazing product, so I do recommend it. And yeah, that's it. That's all that I have to say. I guess I will probably give you guys an update on what Tati Beauty customer service says regarding my little puff. But I hope that you guys liked this video and found it helpful. If I missed anything, let me know down below. If you have any questions, ask them down below. But thank you so much for being here. Don't forget that you can follow us all over social media, especially on Instagram, where I do post a lot of things that you will not get to see here on YouTube. It is at GlitterBeauties, the same way that is spelled right there. And don't forget to subscribe before you go, and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it or found it helpful. But thank you guys so much for just being here, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.